Renaissance, this color, but I have, right now I have Sister Bay and Sturgeon Bay, which would make beautiful shawls. So, and I'll show you those in a minute. All right. So let's see here. Here is Sister Bay, and like I said, it's a feather and fan. This is Sturgeon Bay. This is a gray and blue. And then we have Sister Bay, which is sort of blues and browns. So it comes with the feather and fan kit, and I think I put them at a discount under the Yarn Crawl specials. All right. And then, oh yeah, so the surf shawl that I showed you first, which is this, I have a kit together with the Sturgeon Bay colorway because I think that would look really pretty. And these shawls all come in different sizes. So I will be putting more kits up on the website throughout the week, and the crawl password that you'll have to get free shipping will be good all week. So it is one skein if you make the small size, otherwise the medium large take 2 skeins. And now I'm getting warm. Oh, okay. So I saw someone ask about this behind me. This is also another design by Catherine Pritchett, our local designer. It is a beautiful cardigan with cables up the back and even around the bottom. It is called Augusta. And so I don't have any kits for that, but it is a pattern that we sell, and it takes worsted weight yarn. So definitely worth a go. And you can see she's standing in Lake Michigan, or on Lake Michigan, next to Lake Michigan. I don't know. So did you want to talk about Whitefish Bay maybe? Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna, oh yeah, I said I would show you the t-shirts. So this is Knitwit's Yarn and Crafts t-shirts. And I have both women's sizes and unisex sizes, and the women's sizes run pretty small. I think I'm wearing 2 sizes bigger than my normal size in this women's size. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna get back to Kefren's patterns in a minute, but I wanna go to something else really fun, which is, does anyone like football? As I said, we are an hour from Green Bay, and we have some sock yarn that is dyed only exclusively for Knitwits. So Sally Matashak, when I met her, she came into the shop, she told me she was retired, she used to dye for previous yarn shops, and then she offered to dye me some. So Bears fan, I'm from Illinois, so you know, I still have some loyalty there, but this Packer sock yarn is amazing. So we have 4 colorways currently, and they run out so fast. We have Rip It, and she has little descriptions of each yarn and why she named them and why she had that colorway. So then we have Pepper's Gray. And see, I'm not a Packer fan, so I'm sure Peppers was somebody that I should know. And feel free to tell me if you know who it is. Then this is Green and Gold, and this is self-striping. So Sally does amazing work. She hand dyed this, and it stripes. It's Green and Gold. And then this is called Team Acme because originally the Packers were blue and gold. So it's really soft, amazing Packer yarn. All right. Yes. Okay, it is time for a second prize. We're going to do Facebook this time. And we will do this beautiful cowl from Universal Yarns made with Wool Pop, which is a combination of bamboo, superwash, wool, and polyamide. All right, and so in order to win it, this is gonna take, you're gonna have to go back and think about what I said. Does anyone know what the common nickname is of Door County? Anybody? All right. Number 6. We did a random number generator and we got number 6. Cape Cod of the Midwest is the correct answer. Sorry, it's hard to keep up when everyone keeps commenting, so that's why we're having trouble telling you who the winner is immediately. So we're gonna figure it out. All right. Let me show you another one of Catherine's shawls. We actually have this hanging over our purple fireplace. It is called Current, and it is a lace pattern that is lace on both sides. Okay. So this is made with fingering yarn, and it also comes in small, medium, and large sizes. And for the small, you need just 1 skein. For 2 or 3,
I'm watching a Zoom thing.
uh-oh, we got someone who's unmuted. Oops, sorry guys. Can you hear? Why don't you go talk about Whitefish Bay and I'll get back to her.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Kate. I help Whitney out in the shop sometimes, and
Whitney, your main camera's muted, so we can't hear her.
here we go.
There you go.
Unmuted. All right.
Sorry.
So Whitefish Bay Farms are located just north of Sturgeon Bay, right next to Whitefish Dune State Park here in Door County. What they do is they have a lovely flock of about 100 Corriedales. And typically Corriedales are raised for their nice white, fluffy wool that produces a super soft, very light spun yarn. But they actually not only keep the white sheep, but they keep all the browns and blacks and sort of variegated colors. So not only do you get these lovely whites from them in their Corriedales, but you get beautiful natural variegations in kind of a gray and then an even darker brown. So when you're knitting, you can actually put them all together and create some beautiful colorways of your own using these natural colors. And so not only do they keep the white ones, but they keep natural kind of heirloom varieties as well. And so they're a lovely farm to visit. We do carry quite a few of their natural dyed varieties. They also do some natural dyeing too, but they're a great, fun, local resource that we enjoy having here in Door County. So that is Whitefish Bay Farms.
And did you say it's a sport weight?
Oh yeah, sorry, it's a sport weight. And right now we have 3 of their lovely colors in the shop. Each one is about 4 colors. We've got 4 colors in the shop. Each one of these is about 100 grams and you get about 4 ounces per skein. So you can get quite a bit out of 1 skein, at least enough for a nice pair of mittens and a hat. You can do a couple skeins and do a nice sweater if you want to do a fun stripe color pattern sweater. Here we go, and I will hand it back.
Okay. All right. The yardage varies. I think it's around 300.
Yeah. 350-ish.
Around 350 yards, and they all vary by price because they're priced by weight, but they're around $16, $17 a piece. All right. So I know, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm jumping around a lot, but I appreciate your patience and you all seem really nice. I wish I could talk with you, but I don't think we'd be able to get through it all. So I showed you Current and Surf, which was the first shawl I wore by Catherine Pritchett, and I showed you her sweater pattern that is called Augusta. And we have two others of her patterns that I want to just share with you. So one is Can Can, and I have this hanging up in the other room as well. I might be able to show you some pictures at the end, but she designed this like with inspiration of the flapper era. So it is super cute. And we have some kits for that, not in the original colors. So a lot of the samples I have of hers were made with yarn that I don't carry, but they're really cool. And the kits, so if you go to my website under online shop, there is a section called yarn kits. And then underneath that is crawl specials. And I'm working on updating it. I see a few people talking about earrings. Actually, this is a great story. I'm part Croatian, and I got these on vacation in Croatia, and they are hand crocheted. So, whereas my husband made a really bad joke this morning, they were crocheted or something like that, you know. So, bad jokes. All right. So I showed you the Can Can shawl. All right. And so it has a solid, a variegated, and then another solid for the edging. And it's all lace. All the patterns are on Ravelry, but you can also order them if you want like a fancy paper copy from me. And then Storm Clouds is made out of lace. We have been kitting these up using Malabrigo baby silk paca. So it won't be a perfect gradient like her sample, but it works really well. And again, this is designed with Lake Michigan in mind, because we are on the shores of Lake Michigan as our secret phrase. So I'll just show this to you again. Feel free to email me if you have any questions. And that's our website. Oh, I forgot to mention about shipping. So I know a lot of shops have been shipping to Canada. We are in a very small town. I ship via the post office. I looked up rates and it's just not feasible for me to ship to Canada. So I'm really sorry to say that, unless you want to pay or help pay for shipping. But we should be good for the rest of the US, I think. So, all right. Do we want to do another giveaway? So we'll go back to, I don't know, Zoom? Should I use Zoom? All right, we are going to do this interchangeable needles set from Knitter's Pride. It is made with zings. They are really nice needles. And we're gonna do it on Zoom, I guess. I don't think there's a way to do both, sorry. So for the answer to this prize, did anyone remember what year we founded Knitwits? I think I only said it once. So, and we have a random number. And were we able to figure out our previous prize winners? Oh yeah. All right, well, Kate is figuring out who won, but you're right, 2019, we opened in June of 2019. So we've been open almost a year and a half now. It's kind of crazy. And I do want to thank everyone who's already familiar with the shop, who has helped support us. And because you really came in handy when we had to shut down back in the spring. So I really appreciate that. All right. What else do we want to cover? Okay, let's do another unique pattern. So I showed you some patterns. This one is really fun. I had a local customer crochet and design this crocheted pattern for Bo the Happy Unicorn. So we have some kits for that. And again, it might not be under the Yarn Crawl special yet, but I will be working on that later today. But it is super cute if anyone wants to make a unicorn for their kids. All right. And where's my pen? I saw some people asking about the free shipping. So if you put this passcode crawl, sorry, I hope you can read that. It's just all caps crawl when you check out. All right. So, I want to talk a little bit more about our shop and why we got here. So as I said, my husband and I are from Illinois. I used to be a school social worker. Shout out to all the school educators, especially if you are still working right now. My hats are off to you. I'm very fortunate that I got to do this. I never thought I'd be able to be here. And so we moved up here last year, and we also actually own a gift shop in the same shop. So it's called the Red Geranium. We took over that business. It's been in town since 1965. We're really lucky to be here. I showed you t-shirts. I was gonna show you mugs. These are hand thrown here in Wisconsin. I have a purple one, and this is called root beer. So those are fun. They're $32 each. Again, they're handmade. Did you have something? Oh, we got all the winners. Sorry, we're gonna go back and announce the winners. So our first winner from the first prize was Heather G. So she won the koi goo. So Heather, if you could email us, knitwits.doorcounty@gmail.com. Then our second winner of the Universal Yarns was Kathleen Gilkey from Facebook. So again, please email us, Kathleen. And then our third prize winner was Esther Cooper from Zoom. So please send us an email and I'll show you that again. I feel like I'm going through this too fast. Okay. Do we have any questions that you feel like people are asking, or should I keep going? Okay. So I don't know if I showed you all the different colors for the Door County towns. So again, I know I'm jumping around. I apologize. So we have Sturgeon Bay, which is blues and grays. We have Gills Rock, which is way up on the tippy top of Door County. And this is what it looks like. Ooh, Fish Creek. We actually did a fun contest with Interlacements Yarns to have someone design the new Fish Creek colorway, because there wasn't a colorway for Fish Creek, and Fish Creek is a really popular town up here. People usually call it Fish Creek. I haven't quite adapted that. And this is the new colorway. It's to mimic the sunset, because the Gina, who won our contest for this, she took a beautiful photo of the sunset and submitted it with it. So it's really pretty. We only have one sock yarn left for this one, but we got more coming, and we're all out of the zigzag, which is the rayon yarn. And again, the brand is Interlacements Yarns, and we will get more of that in. This is Egg Harbor, and I think it's so colorful because of the sunset. And this is Ephraim. I don't seem to have an Ephraim sock yarn, but it is very pretty too. I think also because of the sunset. I saw someone mention Washington Island. I forgot to mention that, so thank you. Yeah, so Knitwits is the only yarn shop on the mainland of Door County, so the Door County Peninsula. On the tippy tip top of Door County is Washington Island, which is a gorgeous place. There's 2 lavender fields and companies up there, so it's worth a visit in July when the lavender is blooming. And there is also a beautiful fiber arts school called Seavers, and many of you might have heard it. They're well known around the country. So they have classes. They do all sorts of fiber arts, weaving, knitting, and they also have a yarn shop up there. But beyond them, we're the only ones on the peninsula. So I saw someone ask about project bags. I don't. I've been wanting to design my own. So I have some around the shop, but they're not like unique to my shop. Deep orange yarns. All right. So I think I showed you all the colors. I got, yeah. Here's Sister Bay in case you didn't see that one. All right. I forgot. Here is Storm Clouds. So I showed you the picture of it. This is one of the lace weight patterns from Catherine Pritchett. So Baby Silk Paca by Malabrigo would be a great option for it. It is super cozy and lightweight. I see a question about sock and zigzag, but I can't read all of it.
Looking for a deep orange in sport weight.
No, the Ephraim question. Do you see that? No. Sorry, I'm on my phone, so I see like snippets, and if it's too long, I can't read all of it. So I'm trying to answer your questions as I get them.
Zigzag have the same colors?
Yes, they do. Good question. They have the same colors. They turn out a little differently. I think like I showed you, where is it? So this is Bailey's Harbor in zigzag, and this is Bailey's Harbor in sock. So you can see they're a little different. The lace shawl is called Storm Clouds. I think it's just called that because of the nubbins, but it's really fun yarn. All right, and I've covered up my list of what I'm talking about with yarn, so just a second. So I mentioned needle felting in my little tour. We went over it really quickly, but needle felting has become really popular here at Knitwits. And part of that is because we have a really great instructor, Barb Zellmer, who was teaching up here last year. And we haven't been doing in-person classes with the pandemic. Our space is rather small, and I'd rather not risk anyone getting sick. So, but we did these classes to make this cute Santa Claus. And we will be doing an online class coming up November 20th and 21st, I believe. I don't have it posted anywhere yet because I'm working out the details of pricing and everything. But all you will have to do to purchase, there will be a class fee, and then you will have to buy the kits from me. And I just have to figure out how much you need of each. But here's Santa. These classes were so popular last year, so we're going to figure out how to do it online. But needle felting is not hard if you've never done it. All you really do is take a clump of wool and these sharp barbed needles, and you repeatedly stab it. It's very fun. It can be relaxing as long as you don't stab yourself. We recommend if you do 3D things like this that you wear a glove, like a golf glove or a gardening glove that would fit snugly and be flexible, but protect your fingers. And we've had lots of classes that I never once had to get a Band-Aid for anyone, so that's the good news. But we have lots of different kits from Felted Sky. Felted Sky is a company in Michigan, and so we have gnome kits, we have pumpkins. We're getting more leaves in, fall foliage leaves. I don't know if you have those. I'm going to show you in a second. And then she also does these painting with wool kits. Can you grab the kit too? Thanks. Sorry, I have Kate running around for me. So this is one of the kits that I'll be getting more in. It is super fun. This is probably the most beginner friendly kit because she gives you this pre-felt and you just cut out the leaf shape. And then you just put wool on top of it and make fun leaf designs. I'm planning to string these up and hang them in the window. So super cute. And so this is one of the kits. This is under fiber and felting, I believe, on the website. Again, I know it's not the best website. I just built it myself, so I know it's hard to find things sometimes. You can always email me and I'll direct you. Here is the pumpkins. And here is the gnomes. They come with everything you need except a felting mat. So they come with the wool, full color step-by-step instructions, the needles you need, and she also has links to videos that show you how to do it. It is super fun. But as I said, we will be doing a class for this. Now, I also have on my website an email list. I was actually planning to email everyone just to say hi before we started our Zoom, but I couldn't. This platform I used just wasn't being helpful, and I couldn't figure out how to email everybody. So I didn't get a chance to say hi, but I wasn't going to automatically subscribe anybody. So if you're interested in joining my email list, one fun perk is that I do a monthly pattern of the month email. And I send out a crochet and knit pattern. I don't send you the pattern, but what I do is, much like on the shores of Lake Michigan is my secret phrase for this. I do a monthly secret phrase. So if you come in and say actually I forgot, next month I was planning to do current as my secret, as my pattern of the month for knitting. So I will give you a secret phrase, and if you come in and buy the yarn for it, you would get the pattern for free. And I will do the same thing online, but you would need to buy the yarn for the pattern. But it's really fun because it gets me thinking of different things for each month, and it gives other people ideas. All right.
Is Storm Clouds a kit?
I don't have any kits currently of storm clouds, but I will probably be putting some together this week. So that's a good question.
Zigzag 100% rayon, can you mix it with other wool?
Yeah, actually, I've seen some patterns. I've seen some people mix the rayon with wool in knitting. It would give it a really unique texture for sure. Should we do another giveaway? Yeah. Oh, okay. So we have this kit from Barocco with Artesia hand-dyed alpaca, mohair, and nylon yarn. All right, so this one will be for Facebook, and the question will be the correct spelling of Knitwits. So I'm hiding my shirt. The correct spelling of Knitwits. Can I come back? Are you ready?
Yep, you're good.
Okay. Yep, it's WHIT''S because I'm Whitney. All right.
Can you go back to the Storm Clouds shawl and
Yeah.
show the recommended yarn again?
Yeah. I don't have the yarn in front of me. I can go grab it if you want.
Which one is it?
It's on top of the brown case over there. All right, Storm Clouds. So this is a lace weight yarn. So I don't have the gradient like this was made with, because as I said, like a lot of her patterns were made before I opened the shop. So I don't have the exact yarns. But the yarn we recommend for this is Baby Silkpaca Lace from Malabrigo. And we have all these fun colors. And it really is quite beautiful. I should look and see how many we need, if I can find the pattern. So you need 2 of these for one, just 2. And it would be really pretty and cozy and soft. Because this was made with a lace alpaca silk blend. So it's the same type of thing. It just wouldn't be a gradient unless you wanted to make it that. So, all right, and our 4th winner was Stacy Olson. So awesome. Good job, Stacy. And we have other prizes that we'll be posting throughout the week on our Facebook page. If for you to win, have another chance to win. The designer again is Catherine Pritchett. And I'll zoom in so you can see. She lives in Sturgeon Bay, which is in Door County. And she is a wonderful, wonderful designer. Oh, I just thought of something else I could grab. You want to grab the pink mitts that are on the center table? I forgot I had a new design from her that I want to show you. So, all right. I don't have a nice paper copy of this, but these are Fingerless Mitts. She designed these. Sorry, I have rings on I have to take off. She designed these. This is Malabrigo Rios in color English Rose. So it works with a nice worsted. These beautiful cables. Sorry, it's lumpy because of my watch. But this pattern is called Traveling Mitts. And it just is one skein of Malabrigo Rios. So she designed this yarn for actually a small batch of, I think, hand spun yarn, but then she made me a sample in the Malabrigo Rios, which it is gorgeous. I should take off my watch so it looks nicer. So I will kit this up and have it on the website for you, because she literally dropped this off a couple days ago. So I love it. It is so, I don't want to take this off now. This is my first time trying it on and I love it. So, all right.
Is the Packer yarn dryer safe?
No. Okay. Most hand-dyed yarn I would not put in the dryer. So, but yeah, again, these are traveling mitts made with Malabrigo Rios. I'm trying to make it focus for you. I don't know if it's going to. And then Kefren Knitting Studio. She also has a great website and a blog with so many helpful tips. Seriously, she is my go-to person for tips for knitting, for all sorts of things. Prizes on Instagram.
Will you have more Packer yarn coming?
Yes. So right now I'm working with Sally, who dyes the Packer yarn, and she's dropping off a new batch about every 5 weeks.
Shawl above the fireplace is what they're asking.
And we should be able to screen share and show you the shawls. We have 2 shawls above the fireplace. And I don't know if you want to switch.
Sure. Oh, 1 second.
Sorry, everybody. We're trying to monitor comments and give you what you want. We just have a few more minutes and then we'll be showing the sponsor video.
Do you have other prizes to give to? Because you only have about 10 minutes left. Do you have more? Or is it just the 4?
I think we'll just do, because I don't know if we have time for both.
Or, I guess I could. Nope, that's fine. Okay. Do you want to take your phone over to the fireplace?
Oh, that's a good idea. We're just going to travel real quick and we'll show you the shawls, above the fireplace. So I can do it. I'm going to switch the camera. So now you're in my shop. Woo! Look at that beam. Again, original structure. Okay. So these shawls. So the top is called Under the Cedars by Mackenzie Alvarez. I only have that color left. That is made with Knitwit's, it's made with Knitted Whit. Sorry, that's confusing. A lot of people ask me if Knitted Whit is my yarn, and it's not. Knitted Whit is a hand-dyed company out of Oregon. They do beautiful work. So this is made with Knitted Whit Sport, the top one. And I only have that color left right now because it's 3 colors in a gradient. It's beautiful. The bottom one is Current by Kefren Pritchett. So she let us borrow that shawl when we first opened our doors in June of 2019, and it has stayed there ever since, and we love it there on my purple fireplace. And again, any fingering yarn for Current. So it is meant to mimic the waves. It is a rather complex lace pattern, as it is like double-sided. So there's no just purl across the backside. It is all double-sided. So, all right, I'm gonna head back in here. Do we want to, are there any other questions? Sorry, guys.
Will you be getting kits of the...
Show the rest of the shawls in the walls? That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Thank you. Here we go again. Okay.
Pattern above the doorway.
So, okay. So that is Can. I mentioned that one. That's one of Kefren Pritchett's. All right. This one above here on the way to the back is called Early Blossoms by Lisa Hannas. And I use 3 skeins of Malabrigo Rios. Machita. it was super fun. It looks so much darker there, I think, because the lighting's not so good, but I used the color Musas, which is like a purple variegated with a light gray. And it is awesome. Are there any other shells? This is an awesome cowl called Calm Chaos, and it's made with the fiber company's Road to China Light. If you have never used it, you are missing out. We got a whole bunch of it. And this is Gardens of Giberni, which is made with 2 skeins of Malabrigo Machida. And there's short rows where the lace is. This is zigzag weaving because people like to weave with it. This is Just Breathe, which is made with 1 skein of fingering. It's crocheted. And here I'll show you how that is zigzag knitted up in a shawl. And it's called Waves of Grain by Cheryl Thies. I'm just gonna head back because I saw someone asking about this yarn here. Malabrigo Rasta Pintata just came in this week. So if you haven't had a chance, it's their new speckled collection. So we got all the colors. And we have a sample knit up in a hat. Isn't that gorgeous? The crochet shawl is called, oops, sorry, Just Breathe. And Cheryl Thies designed Waves of Grain. All right. Any other questions? Because I think we got to play our sponsor video. The cowl is Calm Chaos. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your patience. And oh, prizes on Instagram. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why we couldn't do giveaways on both on Instagram and Facebook because I use Instagram all the time. So I think that was a great suggestion. And please feel free to email me if you have any questions. As I said, I know this wasn't as organized as it maybe could have been, but that's our website and our email. Thank you so much for visiting. I really hope I get to meet each and every one of you in person someday. We love being here and we love having you on shop, and thanks for tuning in. And thank you so much to Sunny and everyone who organized this and to our sponsors who sent all the prizes. So as I said, stay tuned to Instagram and Facebook to win more prizes this week. And I will be putting up more kits on the website throughout the week. So thank you. What?
Is it showing them?
Yeah. Oh, sweet. That was stressful. I think they can hear me. Sorry. I didn't mute myself.
Okay, I'm going to spotlight Niche. We're going to go to Susan. There you are.
Hi, everybody. We have, sorry, what?
I just want to thank you guys for coming and joining us again today, and I'm glad we get to see you again.
Thank you so much for giving us another chance. So, all right, I'm going to share my